All right, so let's try it. Waymaker, miracle worker. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Dave in here, helping you play creatively. So a couple of weeks ago, I took a song and I broke it down into how I would come up with my own creative ideas. So I took the basic chords of a song and then I demonstrated how I move from the basic chords to more complex ideas. Well, today we're gonna do the same thing, and I believe it's gonna be helpful for you so that you could see the process. So what often happens is we learn all of this theory, right? We learn our scales, we learn all these chord progressions, we understand extensions, but so many people have no clue as to how to apply it, right? So today is all about application. So we're not gonna explain any theory concepts. And so we're gonna start from the very basic level, and then whenever you're like, okay, I can't take it anymore, it's too much for me, hey, just feel free to jump to whatever video you wanna watch. But I believe this is gonna be helpful for so many people. Okay, let's get right to it. So the song we're gonna look at today is Waymaker. I was gonna say Maywaker. And we're gonna look at this in the key of C, okay? Just so that we can see the application better, okay? So, Maywaker, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. All right, so our basic progression is a 4-1-5-6 progression. So many songs fit in that progression, all right? Now, what would I do from the beginning? So I'm gonna share a secret. A lot of times I'm starting off with 5-1 progressions, okay? And so, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper. Okay, so instead of just going from F to C, what I'm gonna do is do a 5-1 to the C. So you have G to C, all right? G is the fifth, 5 notes away from C, okay? So we have, and that's very important for you to remember. G is 5 notes away from C, because we're gonna keep building on that idea, okay? For a lot of these chords. So, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. All right, so let's build on that some more. Maybe we can do a 5 to the G, 5-1 to G. Now I'm saying 5-1, meaning a major 5 to the G. So D is 5 notes away. So Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and do it for all of them, right? So, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. All right, so I found a very basic passing chord for each one of them, okay? We don't have any melody going on right now in our right hand. We're just looking at some passing chords, okay? So let's maybe take the 5 chord, but let's play the 3 of the 5 chord within the bass. So like if I'm saying, let's play a chord, if we're playing C major, we're gonna play the 3rd, right? Instead of playing C in our bass, okay? We're gonna play the 3rd. So we're gonna do that for G, which would be G over B. We're gonna play D sharp, so D over F sharp, E over G sharp, and then, yeah. So let's try that. So, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. All right? Okay. Now we got some nice stuff going on. Let's keep going further with this, okay? I'm going to play, so it's always important to understand basic passing chords. So I teach this in my fundamentals course, very basic chords that very basic chord progressions that you should know, like 4-5-1. And we don't think nothing of it, but it's always important to understand, how do I apply this in more advanced concepts? So let's try 4-5-1 progressions for all of these. So like for C, going to this C, we can do G, we can do F, G, C, representing 4, 5, 1. For G, we can do C, D, G. And for A, we can do D, E, A, okay? Each of these are 4, 5, 1 progressions. Very rudimentary, okay? But we're gonna twist it up a little bit because we were already on 5/3, right? So we're gonna make this we're gonna make this a 4/2, a 5/3 to the 1. Or just think of playing the third in your left hand instead of the 1 chord, right? So let's try that. So Maywaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, a light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Okay? So I hope you understood what I was doing there. I was thinking within going from the 1, 4, 5. So instead of 5, 1, we're going 4, 5, 1. And instead of playing the root note in our left hand, we're playing the third within our left hand. So like if we're playing G, we're playing B. If we're playing F, we're playing A, okay? All right? So that gave some really cool ideas. Let's try that again. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. All right. Let's go ahead and add some diminished chords to that, right? So like, we're still in that 5/1 framework, right? And then we move to 4, 5, 1, but really that 4 is a passing chord to the 5. Think about that. Okay, so now for this, go into this A minor, because this is a G sharp over E, I know that there's like a dominant 7 extension that I could play. And so I'm going to go ahead and add this. Instead of playing this dominant 7 extension, I'm going to make this E this G sharp a diminished chord, okay? Because that's already a diminished chord without the E. So I'm just going to go ahead and make that a full diminish. And then I'm going to make the chord right before it a full diminish. Okay, so let's try that. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. All right, so we're moving along here. We're getting some more flavor going, okay? All right, let's see where we at on time. We're good to go. All right, let's keep going. So let's see if I can go ahead and we've added some 4, 5, 1 progressions, but let's add some 2, 5, 1 progressions. So like 4 is major, 5 is major within any major scale, but 2 is always minor. So let's see where we can add some 2, 5, 1 progressions. We can add some 2, 5, 1 progressions going to this C major here. And so let's see. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper. I like that, okay? Let's see about maybe adding a 2, 5, 1 going to this G. So, or, let's try that. So, Waymaker, miracle, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. All right, so you see we're beginning to add a little bit more flavor to the music, okay? Let's see if we can maybe look at one more idea, right? So we've looked at 5/1 ideas, we've looked at 4/5/1 ideas, we looked at substituting the bass note with the third of the chord. So like instead of playing C, we are playing that. We went ahead and added some diminished chords in there, and we got those from our 4/5/1 chords, substituting the third of each of those chords and making them diminish, okay? All right, we looked at some 2/5/1 possibilities. So So, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper. Yeah, we looked at that one. We didn't really look at, oh yeah, we looked at the 2-5-1 going to the G as well. So, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Oh, but we didn't look at any minor 2-5-1s, right? So that would be cool. Let's see. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Woo. All right. So we got some really good fundamental ideas to work from. And believe it or not, we can even continue to expand on these some more, right? So it isn't just about playing those 2-5-1s and then you've made it, right? You can even add some really thicker extensions. And so let's see if we can get one. Yeah, so that's an extension from one of my passing chords courses, right? It's like, let's try that. So, and that's a 2-5-1 progression. Okay. And what it is on the G, we're going ahead and making it a sharp 11 with a 9 and a 13. So, all right, so let's try it. Waymaker, miracle worker. That felt wonderful. Oh my gosh, that felt wonderful. Okay, we could try that same idea on this that 2-5-1 going to the G. Okay, and so okay, sharp 5 to the 6. So all right, so we have all right. I would normally add the major 7, but I can't do it because there's no F sharp major 7 for the in C major, and G is one of the fundamental chords of the song. So I can't like change that chord up too much in some way. So let's try it. Let's see. All right, so, oh my gosh. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, Jeez. Ooh. Oh my gosh. See, it's like when you have good food and then that food just causes you to smile. It's just like that musically, right? Like you play this idea and that idea just causes you to smile, okay? And this is expanding on these 2-5-1 ideas. Let's see if we can take another idea from this 7-3-6 progression here. And so maybe this is one of the ideas you can learn from. Okay, so that's a move I like to do. Or so let's try it. All right, so Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God. Okay, it's even hard to play some of these ideas and sing. Maybe I'll try another one. So I'll try. Now let me explain what I'm doing there. Okay, so some of you guys are like, dude, what the heck is going on? So I'm playing a D flat, going to this D minor, right? And this is really a B minor 7 flat 5, or a B half diminished 7. And then for this E augmented chord, which is the 5 of the 2-5-1 of A minor, I'm playing it like this, right? And so that's how I'm playing my 5. And so I'm doing this passing chord going to it. And so in my left hand, we have B major going to C, B in second inversion going to C in second inversion. Then we have G, C sharp, G, C sharp tritone going to up a half step to G sharp, D tritone, right? So, and this chord is the same chord as this chord, all right? And then we're going to A minor. So let's try that. So, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like content like this, you got to like and subscribe so you can get this content in your news feed every week. Also, if you want to learn the piano in a step-by-step process and you want to learn more advanced ideas, I would suggest that you go to play-creatively.com where you can find everything you need to grow as a piano player. And even if you've never played the piano, we have courses that start from this is a C, this is a C sharp, this is a D, this is a D flat. Actually, that's not a D flat, that's an E. E flat, you get what I'm saying, all right? We have courses that start from the very beginning. So don't feel intimidated by all of this. This was just to give you an example of where you can go, and we have so much more. Until next time, keep watching, keep learning, and we'll keep growing together. I'll see you guys next week.